Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anil, and in this React.js project video tutorial, we will learn that how we can integrate add product API. So in previous video, I created that add product API. If you want to watch that video, you can watch. Link is given in the description box. And this is created inside Laravel framework. So now let's jump on points of this video. We will make a simple form, and after that we will define states to get the data from this form field, and then we will append this data inside our form data because we will send a image also. That's why we are not sending this data in a JSON format. We will use a form data. Even I already told you that how we can just send up JSON data, so that you will just learn a new way to send data with API, which is form data. And after that we will send this data to the API and we will test our complete API, right? So before integrating our API, we must have to test it on Postman, as I already told you in every video. So now let's see how we can do it. This API have the lots of fields. That's why I already created this fields and all. But if you still want that how you can just send the image and all with the form, then I can just show you. Let's take a post form type, then field, then your file name that you just want to send, and it must be a file type. After that we can choose file like this, and then you can add new fields like name, let's say X product or something, right? And description box, price and all. These all things are I already set here so that we can just save our time. And here you can see that. So I'm just going to send data like everything will be same, just changing a data with the Google Pixel, right? And now let's send it. And here you can see that this is stored in database. Even as a front-end developer, you never been see a database, but as I created the API and database, that I can show you that this is created like this. Here you can see that our third one is Google Pixel, right? uh, File path and a description box and everything is here, right? So again, let's see that how we can create a form and everything. So let's jump on a add product page. I'm just going to define here simply form field like input, type will be text, and let's close it. After that we can define our class name. Let's say form control, and here you can see the output. This is actually grabbing the complete width of our page, so I don't want to just make a style like this. So let me just add a div here, and let me add a class also. Again, class name can be call sm6 and offset sm3. And even you can use here a much better style. Let me just add here a 3, right? CSS for just taking this field, adding some margin or padding with this field. But as I just want to complete this video soon, so I'm just using a br tag, right? And now we have space here. So let's add here a Play Store, and we can just write here a name, and let's define some more fields. But again, we need a br tag to maintain some space. 2 3 4, and it can be a file, and we can just simply put here a file, and after that price, description, and let's make all these text to the same level and just make it smaller. Everything is perfect. So now let me just add here a button also, like this. It's right here, add product. Even we can also add here some class, name like btn, right, and btn primary, actually not prime. Now it's looking fine. So let's collect these field data with the states. So let me just define some states. Import state, import something from React. Let me add here a use state. Perfect. All right, so now let me just add here some states like name, set name, use state. By default name can be like blank or something, whatever you want, and three more fields for file, set file, and price. And let's add here a set price, and at last one description. And let me add here a set description. And let's get these data from these fields. So let me add here a on change event, and we can simply use here arrow function, get here event parameter, and write here set name and e dot target dot value. With that way we can get this field. And after that, what we can do here, let me add one more field, one more state for this field, which is a set file. But with the file we cannot get these values, we must have to get here files, right? And it's a zeros position file. And again, let me just copy it and paste it with the two remaining fields. One for you can say price. Let me just add here a set price, and last one will be description. Now let me add here set description. And now let's just need to call a function on this button. Click on click, and this function name can be like add product. And let's define it here, function this, and make it console dot one, and add here a name, file, price, description. And I just want to print that the data of all fields. And now let's try to print it on a button click. Let me add here some dummy name like x name, file. Let me just grab some dummy file, price like 10, and description like x. And now let's add this, and let me just click once more here, and here you can see that x name and 10 and x and all data from a file also just set in the field. So now we can just call our API and send this data, right? So let me simply just create a form like const form data, and it will be instance of new form data. And all right, after that let me append the all this data, form data dot append. Key name can be file and our file state. With a similar way, let me add three more fields like price. You can also add here a price, which is our state name, and name state, description key and description state. Right, and after that let me just write here, let's make this function async so that we can use await here. Let's take a variable, let's say result, and here let's use await fetch, and let's pass our API URL, and we can get this URL from here. And take up second parameter. In this, let's add here two things. One is method name. Method name can be a post. Second thing can be body form data. All great, and just format this document. Now we can just show an alert after that data has been saved and something, right? And after just showing some proper message with the colorful thing and redirect to the another page, we will do it in the next video because I need to make here one more list page here for listing this product, right? And for now you can see that we have 3 products here. Let me add some more. Just write here mi mobile or something file. I have just one image for mobile. Let me just add this image only, and price, let's say 8,000. Description, let's say product, a mobile product, mobile phone or something, whatever you want. Let me just add it, and here you can see that we got data has been saved, and let me check it in the database, and here you can see that this is working fine. So with that way we can integrate our API. In this video you learn that how we can upload image, how we can send some alternative data way, like in previous videos we are just using the JSON data, but now you just learned that how we can send some form data also. And if you still have any kind of query, you can ask me in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video.